Dr. Hampton here with Dr. Breus. Dr. Michael Breus is a clinical psychologist and author of his book entitled The Power of When, a groundbreaking biohacking book proving that there is a perfect time to do everything based on your hidden biological chronotype. I want to get an expert to answer a question that may have been on your mind. That question is, what's the best time for sex? Dr. Breus, would you share your expertise on this topic?
Of course. So, first of all, great question. It turns out it is the second most popular question that I get. The first most popular question that I get is, what mattress should I buy? Interestingly enough, as a sleep specialist, that is the first question that I usually get. The second usually has to do with sex. So, let's break it down a little bit and think about this from a biological perspective. You need 5 hormones to be elevated to have successful sex. You need estrogen, progesterone, testosterone, cortisol, and adrenaline all need to be high. And you need melatonin, the sleep hormone, to be low. Okay. So we did a survey. It turns out that most people are intimate somewhere between 10 and 11 o'clock at night, generally speaking, at least here in North America. I'll give you one guess what their hormone profile looks like. Melatonin is high, not low, and all of those other things are low, not high. So that's hint number 1 as to when it might be best to be intimate. Hint number 2, what do most men wake up with in the morning? An erection. If that is not Mother Nature telling you when to use that thing, I don't know what is, okay? When you look at, think about it. When you look at testosterone, when you look at adrenaline, when you look at cortisol, they're all raised early in the morning time. So specifically for men, especially men who are having issues with erectile dysfunction or libido causes or things of that nature, morning sex makes perfect sense. Now, the real question that people like to ask me is, well, hold on a second. What if my partner's not so interested in morning, sex and things? So number 1, there's always self-love. Right? That's a whole different side of things that you can participate in if you so choose. But one of the things that you can do is you can better understand your partner's chronotype. So it turns out this idea called chronotype, and you might not have heard of the term, but we actually know what it is, early bird versus night owl. If we're matched on chronotype, guess what? We both want to be intimate at the same times. Unfortunately, many people are mismatched on chronotype, and so that can be a little bit of a challenge. So in my book, The Power of When, I actually created a matrix. So you can put your chronotype in across the top and your partner's on the side, and I give you times in both the morning and the early evening when our hormone levels are raised both on the male and female side. To be clear, I created 3 different matrices, one for heterosexual couples, one for gay couples, and one for lesbian couples, because the hormone profiles are different in all 3 of those situations. So if you get the book, you can get even more granular, but the basic answer is morning sex is the best.
Thank you, Dr. Breus. I really appreciate your insights, and anything we can do to optimize those moments we spend with the loved ones we want to be with, it's going to be priceless. So this is exactly what we really needed to make sure we protect the people in our nests and keep them happy. So for tips on when's the best time to maybe eat and do other things, you want to check out Dr. Breus's book, The Power of When, and make sure you subscribe to this channel and share these videos with friends and family. So again, Dr. Breus, you're the man. I appreciate you. You take care, buddy. Thank you.